All right, so welcome to the Astronomy Club meeting. First, before we get started, yes, there was supposed to be a booth at the Clubs and Organizations Fair on Wednesday. I was sick, and so I wasn't there to help set up, and apparently there were miscommunications and people didn't have keys at the appropriate time of day, so there was no booth. If you were wandering around being very confused that you couldn't find the booth, it's because it didn't exist. And I apologize for that. I will have another booth next fall. I won't be sick, inshallah, but we will, I'm sorry about that, and we'll just try again next semester. So, business this week is sort of in order of what's coming up first, not really in any other order. So, Frisbee this Friday, February 10th, 4 to 6:30, that spot on the mall in front of Flandreau. Does anybody not know where I'm talking about? Okay. We're going to try and do sports every other week. We're going to stick with Frisbee this week, but it was suggested we try volleyball at the court, the beach court by the Park Student Union.
Don't dive on those. There's like 4 or 5 inches of sand, you will get cut. There's concrete right underneath it.
Wasn't my idea.
It is fine, but like, don't go barefoot.
Yeah. Anyway, are there other sports that people would like to try? I know we're hiking later in the semester, and that's mostly to escape the heat. But
Base jump.
if you will fund it. Okay. Well, what? So Frisbee this Friday. Love to see you all there. We actually have the mall for much longer than 6:30. I think we have the mall till like 8 or 8:30 or something. CT, you were there. Do you remember?
3 to 8.
Yeah, 3 to 8. Like, the events planning office gave us an insane amount of time, so we can just hang out there for a while if we want. We'll look into volleyball, and in the meantime, we'll plan on doing Frisbee 2 weeks from this Friday, but it could easily change to volleyball if we get permission. And we can find a volleyball. I know you provide the Frisbees, but do you have any volleyballs sitting around? Okay. Bad sci-fi movie night.
Don't have a copy yet.
Work on that.
Okay.
You're not
Yes.
Did you
say it was on Netflix?
It's not on streaming on Netflix, so I could get a copy of it as well, but Lindsay has easier
I was
access.
going to get it from my friend, but this particular friend is having some kind of issues right now, so I'm just going to get my own copy, which I kind of want anyway, so.
Okay. For the record, this started out as bad science movie night and has morphed into bad sci-fi movie night, but trust me on this one, it's really bad sci-fi right there. So we're working on finding a location. I'm going to try and make sure it's in Stewart, but we might end up in the physics building. I will let you guys know next week. And it's kind of a short movie, so 5:30 to like 7:30 probably is all it'll be. T-shirts, not much progression on this front. I haven't heard from anyone dying to submit a logo, but
I'm working on it.
If you have
I just haven't had time to do them.
okay. No, we can't have Sharktopus. So yes, let's get some logos together, and if you have multiple ideas, please, by all means, make multiple logos, because we do want some more professional ones, and something we can put on multiple things, not just shirts. But at the officers' meeting last week, 5 of the 6 officers were sick, and it was kind of a pathetic meeting. So we haven't progressed on the t-shirt front, but we will now that most of us are healthy again. Astronomy, oh, that did not show up well. Astronomy days and nights, still, Saturday, March 24th. Planning is moving ahead on this. You should all participate. There we go. Beautiful, courtesy of Kevin, probably, that I ripped from the website. And we have a set meeting time now, 5 p.m. on Wednesdays. So please come if you can. We need to have a lot of people planning this. Projects, Jake is not here today, but we will be having an exoplanet project at 5:30 in the computer lab. Do we have a meeting time set for binocular telescope?
I don't think formal.
Not
I
formal.
thought it was, I got a text from Blythe today saying no meeting today.
Yeah,
So I think it was at 2.
yeah, Blythe and the rest of us are not on the same page. Because I heard a rumor that there was a meeting time, and I have not heard about this meeting time, so...
I got at 2 p.m. out of him.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, and stuff. And probably
Okay.
a little bit
I'll get in touch with Blythe
unclear.
Good luck with that.
and be more forceful. Outreach materials, as was previously mentioned, radio project, we're meeting this Thursday. And you all should have gotten an email from Mandy, those of you on the radio project.
2 emails.
2 emails from Mandy. So comply with the instructions therein, because or Mandy will come after you.
I will. I promise.
She's not kidding.
Dues. I took a look at the dues list from last semester and this semester, and there are many people who still need to pay their dues. So you should get on that before I come after you. And do fill out the membership form if you haven't. I don't know, have you just not updated it, or has nobody filled out the membership form?
Not very many people have that.
Fill out the membership form, people. Especially if you're watching this online, fill it out right now. There is no research presentation this week because, as previously mentioned, I was sick last week. But if you're interested in presenting your research, please let me know. I have a couple people I'm thinking of emailing. But if you are excited and want to present your research without me finding you, it's actually a lot of fun, and I'm not trying to be very intimidating on that front. We all actually are involved in interesting research, and I think we should share it with each other. Astronomy question of the week, happening this week. I'm going to go fetch Dawn shortly. And that's pretty much it. It's a short meeting this week. So, because nothing happened last week, because your officers were all sick. But that's pretty much it. It's going on at the moment. Let me think. I think the most important thing right now is probably the t-shirts. They're they would be a good source of income, and we'd like to get moving on that. I got a request today to do a star party out at Manzanita Elementary, which is up, it's in the Catalina Foothills School District. It's up on River Road, and that would be the Thursday before spring break, which I think would be a lot of fun. I've been hoping that we could do some more school outreach this semester, so I emailed them back and said, yeah, that would be fine, and I'll let you guys know what happens with that. And I'm going to email Katie Garmany, who is our contact person for the Tohono O'odham star parties, and see if she's back in the country, and if we can get moving on that. So, does anybody else have anything they want to mention?
What was that astronomy nights thing? Kind of glazed over that.
Astronomy days and nights.
Yeah.
Katie.
This is something we're trying to plan. We don't have the okay yet, but we want to do an event at Biosphere, from which you have the times wrong. It's 11 to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And we essentially kind of want to have a whole astronomy themed day at the Biosphere, and then have telescopes there at night.
Okay. Cool.
So yes, I will change that. It's 11 to 9 p.m. And that's going to take a lot of planning. So it gets its own slide from here until March 24th. And you will be reminded every week. All right.